Hey guys, it is Lauren with Sweet Home Sewing, and it is now Friday afternoon, and I am in the floor because I am about to go through my fabrics. Hold on. Sorry about this. So I've got one. I can't take this one. I don't know if y'all can see this one right here. Kind of move this so my dog don't try to come in here. I've got one tub here. I've got, my daughter got into this cart when she shouldn't have, and there's stuff everywhere. So I'm gonna start going through some of the kits I have and some of the stuff I created. This is one kit I bought a few years ago. It's called Rendezvous by Three Sisters. I did get this from Fat Quarter Shop, and I loved this when I saw it. I can't remember if I saw it in a catalog, but I had to get this. I need to make it. It did come with the correction. So Rendezvous extra fabric. So it's Rendivorous by Three Sisters. I believe that's what the fabric is called. No. Is it called Rendezvous? Yeah, Rendezvous. And it's not Rendivorous, it's Rendezvous. Why does that look like an R? Rendezvous. I'm sorry. I cannot read apparently. So the fabric is the Rendezvous collection by Three Sisters. She's not.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
Okay, did you put ice in it for me?
Yes, it did. It might have melted.
You got it everywhere. Hold on. Sorry, my husband's asking a question. Okay. The pattern is called Shadow Stars. Okay. So this is from 2022. So I guess this is 3 years old, not 2. But I don't know if I've ever shown y'all this, but I've had it over here for a while. But I need to get this. I really need to get these going. That's one reason why I need to remind myself about all my fabric kits, and also kind of can show y'all what I'm going to be hopefully doing soon. I also want to apologize if my video yesterday, I did not mean for it to be, or the one last night, confusing or distracting when I was talking to Donna, because I was on the phone with her and I was wanting to talk to her, and then my daughter kept coming in, and I should have paused the video, made her get out, but sorry if it was a little distracting. I was excited, and anyways, so okay, now this is a kit. This is the, and I still have not done it, the Peach Preserves from the Sew Sampler box. You got the honey bun, and then I got all the background and then the fabric. So I have this kit that I got. This little Coventry table runner kit, or not? It's not the table runner. It's the wall hanging. I need to get that done. This one is the Windblown Fleurs. Can't talk, from Pastry Shop Quilts, back from this last fall. Honestly don't know if I'm going to make this or not. If I don't, I may do a giveaway for the pattern and possibly even the fabric. I may do a giveaway for one of these if I don't make it, so just a heads up. Now I do have the flower stand. Same thing for this. It has a little charm pack. It has the mini charm. Of course, I may keep that one. And then the charm pack, and then the fabric. If I decide not to do this one, I may do a giveaway for this as well. So just a heads up. Because I'd rather, if somebody wants it, if somebody's going to use that, I'd rather it go to somebody that's going to sew it instead of just sitting in my stash. Because what good is that going to do anybody? Then I have this. I need to make this. The Strawberry Lemonade Mini Charm Pillow. I'm not doing the table mat. I am doing the little pillow. I need to get this done. So y'all probably remember this opening here. Then I have this little kit that Miss Tracy, this one that Miss Tracy gave me. It is the Snowdrop Table Runner. So I have, and it's in my favorite fabric. It's in my cinnamon, in the cinnamon and cream, and then I've got the yardage for that. And then she also gave me the Fruity Tooty sampler with the fabric, with the charms pack, and then the fabric for that. So I need to get those done. So that's what I had on the outside already. That actually basically fell on top of me. And I have this fabric. I need to put this with my, this is the background that I had ordered for the Sew With Me that Corey's doing. I need to put this with her fabric. And this is another reason why I'm like, I don't really need to buy a lot of stuff right now, because I have so much. Okay, so if I do a giveaway on those, I will let y'all know, and I'll do one giveaway for one and then one for the other. So over here in this tub, this is just fabric here. Fabric I didn't know. This is, okay. Oh, I forgot. I bought these Poppy Cotton a while back. They're little, I don't know what to do with these. They're the little charm squares. I gotta figure out what to do with these. Okay, I do have this quilt kit. Now, I kind of bought this together on my own. It's called Boho Blooms. It is a Missouri Star. What you are supposed to, yeah, package of 10 inch quilt. So I did the Gingham Gardens. And then I have this for the background, just a cream. And then this for the border. So I do have that. I do have the Sew by Row. I know I showed y'all in the past. It is this kit right here by Lori Holt. It was a month. It was like a Sew by Row, but you did it for a month. So this was a month. This, so on. I have all the fabric right here. What year was this? And oh, this is 2019, so I probably got it in either 2019 or might have gotten it in no, I probably got it in maybe 2019 or 2020. I started it and then stopped it because I was still really new and I was really intimidated. But now I need to get busy. And I know I showed that to y'all. And y'all, I'm going through these because I have to go through them to see what I have in here. Oh, and this is It's charcoal. What was this one for? Was this the, did I get it? I don't know what this was for. Maybe it's for the backing. I don't know. But that goes to that Boho Blooms. But anyways, what I was saying is I know that, because somebody had mentioned, I don't mean for it to be an unboxing like another one. I was just trying, because I know several people like to see what I have, and they want me to go through it. Hold on. Okay, but like what I was saying is several people wanted to see kind of my fabric kits, and y'all ignore this, I got stuff piled up there. Okay, now let's go. I'm sitting on my behind. Okay. Okay, this is the Patriotic Fabric and Flag pattern. This is kind of put together. This was given to me from not Lila Boutique, but this was gifted. I cannot talk. Gifted to me. I'll move y'all a little closer. It was gifted to me, and so I have all of these prints in here because you needed 20 fat quarters of assorted prints, and I've got some low volumes in here. And then I'll also be able to use, now that I've got all that, if I need a few other extras, I know where all my stuff is. So I have that one. This one is the Bobbin Blooms. If y'all remember, this was a kit from, or it was the pattern and stuff from a Sew Sampler. And I was going to make it bigger, and I'm actually think I have got some of my stuff up there that is like already cut. What else do I have? The bag. This is a kit that I bought off Etsy. Now, I will not be able to post any shops that I got this in because a lot of these I got a long time ago. So yeah, okay, like this one right here I bought in 2020. So this is a sugar cookie, and it is actually Corey Yoder's strawberry jam fabric, the jelly roll, and then it has the background, and then I guess the binding. That's what I'm thinking this is the binding. So I think I'm doing the throw quilt, which is a jelly roll. It is 60 by 72. It's a jelly roll. And then backing is 4 yards. I guess, is that 4 yards of fat backing? I guess so. Or no, that's backing. The background, or 2 1/4 yards, and then the binding is a 1/2 yard. So I'm pretty sure this is the binding and this is the background. Now this has the card with it still, and my receipt. This kit was $64 plus $4.96 was $68 back in 2020, and it's from Timeless Quilts on Etsy. I don't know if they're still on, but that's who I got it from. And honestly, when I bought that, I didn't even know who Corey Yoder was. I just love the strawberry fabric. This is a kit that I got from, I can't even tell you. I can't even tell you who I got it from. It's a Halloween quilt, and it's from Sugar Buzz. I started cutting it, and I haven't finished it, so I need to finish that. Okay. Okay, this was a gift for a quilted bag. This was a gift somebody gifted me in this one. This, I don't remember. Okay, does anybody like the Kaleidoscope kits? I was gonna make one of these for my grandma, and I don't remember what. So I subscribed to Kaleidoscope kits, quilts, and a while back. I was not crazy about their kits. It's gonna be like this. I may do, I've got a few of these, and the ones that are interested, I may do a giveaway on these too. I don't think I'm ever gonna sew them. I think those fabrics that I pulled out, what are my patterns? Gosh. This is why I need to go through here, because some of this is mixed up. Like, I don't know, like, this was, these two here are for, this is for a kit, the Red Hot. This is sorted as, Come here, Stella. You want to say hi to the people? Okay, this is Caitlin, my older daughter's new puppy she bought.
Stella.
And she's working cows today, so she couldn't take her. So Grandma's babysitting, ain't I?
And I'm the aunt.
And Cadence is helping take care of her. But this is little Miss Stella. She is a little border collie, and she's going to be a little working dog.
She's a cutie.
Yeah, okay.
Stella.
Okay.
Hi, Grandma.
Hold on, y'all. So this is called the Red Hot. So this is like an assortment of red and whites in low volumes from different designers of Raleigh Blake. This is for a red and white quilt I'm going to do. I've got to find the pattern. I don't know where it's at. And this is called Aunt Grace Simply Charming. There's a spools. I think it's like a spools thing from Missouri Star. I gotta find the pattern. Hopefully it's in here, but this is what this is for. And what was that? Hold on. Sorry. The dog went in there. One of my big dogs went in there to Caitlin's room and destroyed stuff. No, you're not. So, are you gonna sit with me? You gonna say hi to the people? Stella. I know she's missing her mama. Say hi, missing her mama. Just leave it and I'll clean it up in a minute. Here, come take Stella. Shut her door though. Shut her door. Okay. This is, I don't even know what this is. This is my my summer sugar quilt. I forgot about this. So it's this quilt right here. I forgot about this. And it has all the fabric I need for, I think for everything. All the pieces for, I think I have everything. It might have even come with the backing. Yeah, I think it comes with I think it's everything. I think this is the backing and this is the background. And I love this fabric. I have a quilt in this fabric already. I use a layer cake and it's so vintage looking. I love it. Okay. Then I have this Madison wall hanging. This came from Shabby Fabrics. I have this one. Okay, this was a quilt seed that was gifted to me. Then I bought this last year. This is it's from it's a casserole carrier, and I need to figure out how to make this. The instructions were a little confusing, so I need to sit down and figure this out. It's a little casserole carrier. Then I have Upscale Plaid. This is from Lo and Behold Stitchery. I bought this over a year ago. It was not this last fall, but the fall before that. So 2023 is when I bought this. But it's all the fabric for that. This is, I forget where I bought this. This is called Jubilee. It's designed by Jocelyn of It's So Emma, featuring Farm Fresh collection by Kelly. It's going to look like this. And there's all my pretty little fabric. I love this quilt kit, and I need to get it out and make it. It's got little roosters and stuff on it. If you can see those little roosters. Okay, then I've got this stocking. This was gifted to me, and I need to actually make this for Christmas. And then this Whistle Pig Creek Productions. It's a little bag that was gifted to me. The pot holders. So one of these was gifted to me, and then I got the other in the self-sampler box. This quilt kit, I think part of it is also over there. Actually, the actual fabric. It is called Singing in the Rain. My other, I think it's from Flamingo Toes, Beverly McAuliffe. It's from 2020. So I either got it maybe 2020 or 2021. But I do have the other fabric over there, but I have this kit here, and isn't that so stinking cute? I saw that in the catalog and fell in love. I gotta sitting like that, it's killing my back. Okay, y'all know I have this one, the Cats in Pajamas. That one. And then the dinosaurs. I don't know where my fabric or my pattern is. And then this one here. So I bought this kit, and I think it was the kitty corn. It was the kitty corn. And I think it was the churn dashes. That's all this was, is churn dash. And I don't even really, I got this several years ago. So I think this is, like, this is the background. This may be the binding. And then this is the backing. That's what I'm thinking. I'm missing some stuff out of here. Maybe up there. I need to dig up my patterns. Because some of these I don't have, and I don't know why. Because I know what patterns go with these over here, and I don't know where they are. Let's stick all this stuff in here. Oh, I don't know what that stuff is, and I need to find it. I thought it was in that bag with that, but it's not. I don't know where it's at. And I have a jelly roll that goes with that pink fabric. Because it was supposed to be a class that I took, a binding tool class or whatever. But I don't know where it's at. Okay. Oh, my knee. My hip. It's weird because you get older and it starts hurting when you sit on the floor. I also have this kit down here I told y'all about. And I think Alicia was the one that gave me that. It was the Dandy Duo. It's up here. That's going to drive me nuts because I don't know where that fabric's at now. Okay. Oh! Okay, I'm going to, hold on. Okay, I've kind of moved things around a little bit, trying to get, okay. I do have, what is this? Okay, I need to take this out of here. This is my fabric for the green and white quilt, my sashing. That's what this is for. And then I have this fabric, which is my backing for my Strawberry Garden block of the month. I've got all of this fig tree fabric here that was gifted to me. This is my outer border. My green and white quilt. This all was gifted to me. Hold on, I've got some of my Easter fabrics kind of mixed in. I gotta separate. I forgot about all these. I've got to put all of these up. This one was gifted to me too. The cinnamon and cream. This is from, it says Shabby Fabrics. This quilt kit with my favorite fabric of hers. And then also this one, I think this might be the because I don't have a pattern. I need to get it. Oh, I think, what is it called? It's got the berries, the fruit. Is it fruit salad? I think this is what it is. I need to get the book. so I can make that quilt. So I've got all the fabrics, and I know y'all remember seeing me do that unboxing. I'm gonna leave these out for now. I'm trying to get, this is, babe, here's my wall mount for my TV. I've been bugging him about that today. That's mail. I don't know what that's doing here. Y'all, I am sweating. It's like hot. Trying to get over to all of this stuff. There's that towel that was on my ironing board that needs to be washed now. Okay, y'all know. Oh, this is my Christmas. This is, I need to put that in a Christmas bag with my other Christmas fabrics. Then, of course, I have the little popsicles. Y'all saw this one not too long ago. And then this fabric here I need to put up. That I'm going to fold up and put it in with my fabric, my summertime fabric, because that goes together, so that's staying together. This is my binding for my Santa quilt. Oh. I need to go through this anyway, y'all. Okay. Scrapbook of Quilts book. I don't know what that's out, but I have that one. Oh, it's bad. It's another reason why I figured I'd go through all this, because I'm going to have to put a lot of this up. The sweatshirts I wanted to do something for Valentine's Day with and never did. Scraps. This is homeschool stuff here. Here is this. I need this. This is my strawberry. Celebrate with Quilts, the strawberry lemonade fabrics. Where do those are over there. I need to put this with that. And then my thread. Then my chickens quilt kit. They're quilts. Not really a quilt kit. Okay, what's over there? Here's my patterns. I think I'm gonna do this while I'm on. I need to put this. Those need to go in there. I did put a lot of my patterns in plastic bags to keep these together. I need to look, I'm trying to look for that pattern, that Jolly Bar. I've got a lot of patterns in here. Some of them I've done, a lot of them I haven't. And so like I don't have enough fabric. Okay, see, I guess I thought I had that fabric. I've got the Pretty Playtime quilts. I got this little book. This needs to go over here. I don't know why it's in there. And then this one is the flea market. I don't know why those are not on my shelf, and they're in here. And I don't know where that berry basket one. I think it's Berry Basket. It's the one I was telling y'all last night about. I don't know where it's at. Y'all probably can't see what I'm doing over here. I'm just going through some of my patterns. But I don't know. It was a Jolly Bar. Y'all saw the Jolly Bar last night. It's right up there. And I know I had it. I just don't know what I did with it. These right here are a lot of my patterns from my So sample boxes. Let me look through these real quick. I got a lot of them. Here it is right here. Now this is Sunwashed collection. It's from the Sunwashed. Maybe I have it in here then. I did this table runner. I actually have that. I need to get it quilted. It is really cute. It's a little paper piecing one from a few years ago. I guess I don't have it. I have no idea what I did with the pattern. Okay, I don't know what I do with it. I thought I had it. So I guess I won't be making that quilt. I don't know where it's at. Okay, let me put all these back up. Unless it's over here on my shelf somewhere. I should have vacuumed this. This dog here on the top of this. I should have vacuumed it. Okay, let me open this. Okay, what do I have in here? This was, I think, these are scraps and stuff. Oh my gosh. So I've got these pieces of scraps here. This is from the quilt that I did for my niece with Dandy Duo with the Bride's Dream. I've got all of these squares left over. I gotta find something to do with them. I may cut them up and do something. I don't know. And then I've got pieces from, I was gonna make some cute curtains for, but now I've changed all that up. Go figure. For my living, or for my kitchen. If I can find them. This is my thread for my embroidery machine. I was wondering where that was at. All these scraps. I need to pull all these out. This is when I made I just had the pattern. Anyways, it was a quilt kit that I had. Not a quilt kit, it's a kit I had, or quilt that I made. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk. This is a quilt. This is for a quilt kit. I'm supposed to make this in class, and I don't know where my fabric, I don't know where, well, whatever it is. And you only needed 2, and those are the 2 I chose, and I don't know what I did with the pattern. I'm going to have to find it. Oh my gosh. I'm about to gag. Here's some scraps in this bag. Here's some of the bags right here. I've got some more over there. I didn't know they were not in the bag, but I'm going to pull these out because I need these. I'm going to pull them out, and if I have to, I'll stick them on the shelf. So I don't really have much in here. I got some scraps and on the end stuff, but I really don't have much. In there. I don't know. I'm going to throw this sweatshirt in here. I'm going to put my beautiful stuff that Miss Donna gave me in here. I'm going to put my panel in here. I'm going to put that in here. Let's put this in here. I'm going to put some of my fabric. I know what is kind of in here. The Easter stuff I'm going to put in a holiday bag. My my little sewing thing that I bought a while back. I think I may just stick that in there. Room for some stuff. Okay. I don't know where I don't know where some of my stuff is. Like my patterns that go to, unless they're over here on these shelves. Oh my gosh, I vacuumed in here, but the dust and stuff is horrible. Okay, hold on. Okay. Oh my gosh. I should put some of this down there, I think. Some of this stuff. This needs to go in my low volume. I do have this quilt kit, the Berry Seasons. I have that quilt kit. The Sugar Stars or whatever quilt kit. Yeah, Sugar Stars. That quilt kit I have. Had that for a while. I don't know where those patterns are. Yeah, I don't know what those patterns are for those 2 layer cakes I showed y'all. I don't know where they went. I'm gonna have to find them. I know exactly which 2 they are, I just don't know where they are. Unless this is gonna stress me out. I have my ironing boards shoved in here too, so it's like I don't have enough room. It's not in here. Cadence. It's not in this one. I'll have to look at this stuff over here. I don't know what I did with them. That's going to stress me out because I bought that fabric specifically for those, and I could have swore they were in there in that tub. And I don't know why they're not in there. I mean, I'm the only one that would have taken them out. I just don't know what I did with them. I have no idea what I did with them. Great. They're not up here. I don't know what I did with them. This is why I get so frustrated with myself, because it's like I do something with something that I won't lose, and then I lose it. It's so frustrating. I frustrate myself all the time. Okay, so there right there is this fabric. This isn't enough for them yet, I don't think. Oh, are they climbing around? Let's stick this down in here. So that kind of goes together. Where are they at? Sweet babies. Okay. So anyways, I don't know what I've done with them. I'll have to find them. They're really pretty. One of them's like a red and white. I think there's 2 different red and white ones. And then, I don't know. Let me put this stuff in here. Hold on. Okay. I am going to go ahead and start putting, I'm going to use a pink one. And I'm going to start putting all my fabric for the Rendezvous, not the, oh my gosh, Mia Moore quilt. This is actually, I'm going to go ahead and put my Valentine's fabric in here anyways, because some of it I'm using Valentine's fabric for, and some of it Cadence, and then some of it, you know, I'll save for something else. But I'm going to go ahead and use this bag. Okay, these are scraps. I'm going to put my scraps in there. Okay. I don't know if y'all can see. So a lot of these are just, some of these are just Valentine's, and actually, you know what? Yeah, I don't even know what I was gonna put what in, so I'm gonna put them all together. So if y'all remember, all of these I bought. So this is all for that Mia Moore quilt that we're gonna do. That way I can get the box out of here, and I hope y'all can't hear that yelling in there. He's trying to get her attention. And these are just little scraps from Fig Tree that I got. And I don't know if I'm going to use all of these, but I put the colors that I thought would look good in here with them. So, and this is in that Piece and Quilt Sampler box. Or book. Not box, book. Okay. So now, and then I will make a label for this and be the Mia Moore quilt. So that's what this is for. Now, this can go in the trash. Okay. Now I have a bag here for Christmas fabric, and I've got more Christmas fabric in the closet I'm going to get here in a minute. Matter of fact, let me get it. Hold on. Okay, so this is the fabric that I bought a few months ago. Y'all probably remember doing the unboxing. I bought this. I can't even remember where I got it, but I got it on sale. It is Christmas Joys. Who is this? Riley Blake. And then I have a little bit of the Poppy Cotton fabric. So this is all Christmas. And then I have the panel that I will be using this year for Christmas. So we are going to put that in here. And then I found this yardage here. It is the Holiday Cheer, my favorite Christmas line, and I can't find any more. If y'all have any of this that y'all don't want and want to sell, let me know, because I want some more of this. And Miss Tracy gifted me, hold on, but she gave me, gifted me this Holiday Cheer little fat quarter pack that I used. Okay, well, let him play.
Chase just tried to bite his head off. He went.
Okay, we'll put them down in here. Let's see if they'll stay. But the holiday, let me see here. Let me show them. Let me see them. Y'all remember the little kittens that we had?
They've gotten huge.
This is 2 of them. Look how big they are. Look how sweet. Little babies. Let me say hi. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go put the new Christmas. Okay, put it down there with the others. Oh, and there's that one. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put these in here with these as well. Oh, hell breaks loose when I'm starting to record. Excuse my language. I'm just... Everything has been fine. Then I go to record. What are you doing? The little boy, the little striped darker one sitting there looking at me. He's so cute. Okay, so that's my Christmas fabric. And then I'm going to use one for my, I'll use a green one for all of my, like, Easter, spring kind of Easter fabric stuff. There's my table runner. I'll finish that one year. What? Hold on, y'all. Okay. And then these little fabrics that I bought, they're all right here. He was chewing on my, they're okay right now that he was chewing on my cord. But all of these, I'll stick these in with my Easter stuff. My Easter fabrics. These go into my closet. What are these? Okay. These are all Easter. Matter of fact, I'm not going to put this one Easter because it can be used for anything. These blues and the pinks.
You're still organizing that?
Mm-hmm. Trying to. This is green.
Why is Daddy running to the dollar store?
I don't know. Okay, so some of this I don't have to put in there, but I think I'm going to just because it goes good. Like this has got little rabbit ears on it. So these I'll put in here. Are you okay? And then the rabbits and the tulips. And then the little roses. And then, stick these in here too. I don't really know where to put those. Okay, and these I will put in their rightful spot in the closet. Okay. Oh, you know what else I need to do? I have this little, from the Cupid box, this quilt kit here that I bought. So what I will do with this, I think what I'll, will it fit in, let me see if it'll fit in this bag. Because if I can put this in this bag, then I can put this whole thing in my Valentine bag. So hold on. Because this is the flowers and chocolate, and then I bought the fabric that I needed, the background, and all of that. If I can fit this in here, then I can just stick this in my Valentine. And I'm going to tell y'all, I love, love, love these little project bags. They just, oh, they're wonderful. Not this little plastic bag I'm using right now, but the little knit looking ones. Kittens are so cute. Victoria, don't go in there, baby. They're just so cute. Kittens and baby goats are just darling. Okay, so that fit in there. And so what I'll do, it's not going to fit in here. I did all that and it's not going to fit in here. Okay, so I'll put it in another bag. So, now I'm probably going to take it out of this bag so it don't get all creased. I didn't know if it wasn't going to fit. Anyways, these bags are wonderful. You can get packs of like 100 or more off Amazon. That's where I got all mine. They have the different colored ones, and when I say different color, these are the zipper part is different colors, or they have like all black. And I bought a pack of those, and then I bought a pack of the colorful ones because I think they were cheaper at the time. As I buy the big ones, but whatever ones are cheaper, that's what I buy. So, and they're somewhat see-through. I'll show y'all here in just a second. So they're somewhat see-through, so you can even see, like, when I don't have to open them up, I can put the pattern in the front. So I can put the pattern right here in the front and see. Oh, okay, that's my, what is it? Flowers and chocolates quilt, like Valentine's quilt thing. So I have that there. Okay, this one can be thrown away now. Throw that away. I scared them. Okay. So for the most part, I have, actually, you know what, I'm going to go through this box. I need to put these up. This is a kit, this is my fabric. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put all of the fabric for the fruit salad that kind of go together in a bag. Because I want to make this quilt, I just need to get the book. I need to buy the book. And I'm making that, the Summer on the Farm quilt kit that I'm doing has this fabric, so anything that's left over I'll stick in here with it. This needs to go. This is going to be, that was a piece of fabric I got just so I could get free shipping, but it's a pretty piece of fabric. Okay, so I got all these. Okay, and I got 3. Now, one of these came in my box. I bought one, and I believe somebody gifted me one. If I'm, no, sir, no, kitty, you're gonna get electrocuted. No, Cadence, come get him. He's gonna get electrocuted. He's biting that thing, and he's gonna get electrocuted. Come here. You're going to get electrocuted, little guy. He's a mess. Yeah. You're a mess. You're going to get electrocuted. And that's going to hurt the little guy. Yeah. They're about to have to go outside. They're getting big enough to where they're going to have to go outside soon. Yeah. Yeah. You're going to have to go outside soon, little boy. Mama hears them. I don't know where she's at. She's somewhere. It's down here. You just gonna hang out on my shirt? Are you just gonna hang out on my shirt? Oh. Okay. So there's all the fabric for that quilt. Oh, your claws are in my neck. Okay. This will go. I need to put these up. This is actually helping me clean out quite a bit because of I'm getting rid of a lot of these boxes. Oh. I'm gonna put the cinnamon and cream one in here. Put that one in here. Okay, now that box can go. So I've already cleared out 3 boxes. I know, baby. Cadence! I think I'm bleeding. Come here and get the kittens, baby.
Get out.
Oh.
Come here, Victoria.
Here's little man. Hold on,
Little
y'all.
girl.
Okay. Y'all, I am so sorry that it feels like it's gone like chaos. I'm sorry. I don't mean for it to be. I don't know where... I don't know where my patterns are. Unless I start digging, and I'm not digging through here right now. Like, I don't know. Hold on. I don't know where they are. I hope somebody didn't open up my, I hope they didn't slide down where my deep freeze is right here. They opened the freezer door and they fell down. I hope that's not what they happened. I'll have to get my flashlight and look. Because I don't know where they are. And that's going to drive me nuts. Because I need them for something. They've got to be in here somewhere. I didn't throw them away. I've got them in here somewhere. Okay, so I've got pretty much everything somewhat organized. Now, all my bags. Let me see. Let's see if they'll fit in this tote real quick. Hold on. This is going to go back in my closet. But that way I've got all these other little kits and stuff in here. Especially like Christmas and Valentine's fabric and all of that. Okay. This is like full now. Full. The others I'll just stick somewhere. And then I have the Strawberry Garden Block of the Month fabrics. You know what I'm going to do with those? I'm going to put, here, let me move y'all closer together and I'll try to see what I'm going to do. Okay, so this is all my fabric. And so everything is still in their bags from every month. So, get these on the floor. So what I think I'm going to do is my browns, low volumes, reds. So I think what I'll do is start dividing them up. Now, all my little scraps right here, I'm going to put over here in my scrap bucket because they're just too small to do something with. Greens. And I'm going to go ahead and divide these up. And what I will do, since these have all been starched, I'm going to probably put them in these little plastic bags that I have that these came in. And I'm going to put my oranges and yellows together. I'll probably just stick them in those bags and then stick them over there where in my the bins. I cannot think. The bins. Actually, I'll put these together in tone on tone. But that way, these are somewhat organized because I don't need them now all separated. Actually, I'm going to put all my oranges separate. I'll put all those separate. So, like, all these little pieces here, I'm going to stick over. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to stick in that bucket. I'll stick in a separate bag by themselves. Because they're really too small to do anything with. as far as like yardage. So, oh, wait a minute. That way I can get free up this. Free up this one right here, and then so like all of these little scraps. Can y'all see what I'm doing? All these little scraps. These are all low volume here. Green, red, tan. Those bags get on my nerves more than anything from slipping and sliding. I can't believe this is already over. I enjoy this block of the month. Okay. My scraps. Low volume. I'll stick that with that. I need to do this to my designer mystery block of the month too. I need to dig the bag out and do this as well. Actually, I'll put that in here. Put these smaller ones over here. That's a lot of fabric left over every month that you get. Okay. So the bigger pieces of the scraps I'm going to put in here, but the stuff that's a little bit too small, I'm just going to stick in my scrap bin or scrap bag together. Okay, last one. Okay, now let's put these in bags. So I'm going to put all of these together. all my greens. And then I'll just stick these on, like I said, on my buckets that have everything. I'll just stick them on there, in there. Especially since these have all been starched. Can y'all see? Look at my fat gut. Okay. So this is a good idea on how to reuse these bags if you haven't thrown them away. Because I kept all mine in the bags when I, like, any leftovers. That way, if I needed to go back and get something while I was working on it, I had them separated, and then I could see off the paper, these papers here, what were in the bags. That was for me. But now I don't need them since, I mean, I don't need the papers or anything, and I don't need them divided up into the months anymore since it's over. So now it's time to do this number.
Let her wander anywhere except for outside.
As long as she don't chew on that cord. They were chewing on that cord and they're going to get electrocuted.
I don't know what to do with you.
They're going to have to go outside soon with their mama. Okay, here are my low volumes. And all my browns and
I still don't know what
tans.
to do.
Okay. I think I may go ahead and go through all of my the mystery designer block of the months too, and get that and clear that out. Okay. Okay. So we have our browns and tans, low volumes, reds, yellows, the tone on tone, green, and like the orangey tones. Okay, so we got all those. Let me get this one. Matter of fact, where's the one I just did? Here it is, right here. And all of my patterns that come, like all of my the little patterns that come with them, I will stick all in one of these. So I'm not throwing these away. Okay, so I have my blue, pink, red, and my tone on tone. I'm gonna put these up here. Okay. Blues, a tone on tone. go. So yeah, I did these the same way. Just stuck them all in their bags. And I was done. I really need to make room because the new designer mystery block of the month is coming up. So it's like I need to make room in my drawer for that one coming up. I thought it was a little watering can. I'm so excited about the new one coming up. I cannot wait to get it. I'm sorry this video is so long, y'all. I just figured I'd do it with y'all. Go through and show y'all how I'm organizing things and how my brain works. Sometimes I don't know if it's a good thing, but you know, I know it helps motivate me when I see other people going and organizing their stuff. So I figured, you know what, if I can help and motivate somebody else, that's good. Oh, this is gonna be okay. We didn't hardly use this one. This real pretty fabric. I'm gonna put this with that background. So we really didn't use that. I think that's the only block we used that on, matter of fact. Okay. See if I can get all of this in here. How many of those big ones do I have? Let me try to use these. These are a little bigger. Actually, you know what? Hold up. No, those are darker red. Never mind. Actually, I'm going to put these in with this. So, all that. Then I have to put my pinks. I'll be able to put my pinks in a smaller one. I've got more of some and more of and less of some, so it's like I'm trying to. Actually, I probably could have put those pinks in there with the red because I forgot. I put my pinks and reds together. Darn. I forgot. Okay. There's my grays. So, all these can be thrown away. Okay, here's all my patterns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I will put these in here. Will they fit in here all together? Hold on, guys. Okay. Now let me, hold on. Okay. So now these will go in with all my other patterns. So I've cleaned out that part. And I'll probably put all these bags. Matter of fact, I'm going to put them all. Ziploc bags, other bags. I'm going to put them all in one bag. Try to control some of this mess. We have one. Where are those other bags? Right here. Okay. I'll put all these scraps. Okay. So all the scraps. I'm gonna put my little scrap bucket right there. These don't go here though. So this can go. This is ready to go in the closet. This I'll put down there. Actually, I have other bags that I can put in there, so I'm not doing that yet. There's my heart garland is laying there, and it, like, the way it's poked out, looks like somebody's peeking around the corner at me. So, for the most part, I've got everything going to organize. I've cleared off a bunch of stuff over here, which has helped a lot. Going through my quilt kit, so I kind of know what I have. Missing a couple patterns, though, and a roll of I think my fabric may be over here, the jelly roll. I'm missing 2 patterns though, and I'm hoping maybe they're over there. I don't know. So I gotta go find that. And then I want to start on some of my little kits I have first. I want to get them started. I do have the Bees and Blossoms. The fabric is starched. I need to press it. It might have already been pressed. I don't know. I have to see if it's been pressed or not. But I need to get that cut. I've got to try to find this pattern for this Jolly Bar somewhere. I had it. I just don't know where it's at. So I need to find it. So everything looks a lot better. Especially my table behind, like, over to y'all's left. I don't know, to my left. It's all cleaned off for the most part. It looks better. All of this over to my right, it looks so much better. I had those boxes, everything was piled up. Even the boxes that were in my closet were starting to pile up, so I've got all that cleaned out, and that it looks a lot better. I still got a long ways to go in my closet. I've got some quilt tops that need to be quilted, and I'll probably just quilt those on my machine because they're older, and once I get the hang of it, I'll quilt them myself. So I do have some of that yardage, that Finnegan that y'all saw yesterday sometime, or maybe the night before. I have that, and I need to put that down in my drawers that have all the fabric, but I need to get some more comic book boards and do that. So everything is looking slowly better. I've got to do something about this whole mess back here, because I have the boo box. I've got I've got some stuff over here that I've got to take and organize. Same thing over here on my copier. I've got some stuff. So it's a slow process, but it's starting to look better, and I'm starting to kind of, because if you're like me, you get stuff and you just stick it and you don't really do much with it. Yeah, that's what I was doing, and it just became, I was like, I can't do this. I didn't even want to come in here and sew because it was so messy. So now I feel like I can breathe a little bit. I've got room. I don't have all this stuff piled up. My husband hopefully will be hanging my TV up. It's gonna go right in that corner right there this evening. And all of my homeschool posters are still up, and I'll probably leave them up. I'm thinking about taking the parts of speech. I had a fuzz. I feel like I got thread in my mouth. I'll probably take some of this stuff down, but it's gonna slowly get there. And like I said, this deep freeze here will eventually go to my husband's shop, and then I'll put shelves along that wall, some bookshelves, and get that up. There was something I saw at Harbor Freight today. I was talking to my husband. It was $179. It's like a woodworking bench, and it was solid wood. And for one of them was $180. I told my husband, I said, I could get 2 of these, and you could somehow screw them together, and then I could put a cutting mat on top of it and have a big cutting space. And then he could get a piece of plywood that is the same size, and then I could put cushioning and all that on there and make my own, like where I press fabric, but that way it's removable. So we saw that, and I'm thinking about maybe, not right now, but hopefully soon I can do that. I don't know. The only thing is I don't know where I'll put it right now, because I mean, I don't have much room. I have this big copier in here. I've got this deep freeze here, and I've got these tables. If we do that, I may take one of these tables out of here and just put it in storage, and then maybe I could fit that somewhere. I don't know. My daughter when my older daughter moves out, I'll probably, not that I'm in a hurry, I'll probably move the copier into her room, or if Cadence wants that room, whatever, put the copier in another room, and put some of my stuff out here. That way I can have an area just for my sewing, and then I'll have one table probably still off to my side just a little bit, that way to like cut small stuff, but then have a table that, what I was telling y'all about, the 2 tables that go butt up to each other we could get, and that way when I need to cut a lot of fabric, then I have a nice big area. I mean, it's a good size thing. It's all wood, and it has drawers in the cabinets underneath, so like I can put rulers and my marking pens and patterns, or you know, just all kinds of stuff in those drawers. And then it's got a big space underneath where I can put make my own little shelves and put stuff in. So there's a lot of uses to it, and some storage. So I'm hoping to get something like that eventually. So one of these days my room will get back to where it's going to. I've got a lot of homeschool stuff in here too that I really need to get out of here. I've got books and all kinds of stuff, and I've got this cart that I kind of need to start. I'm going to work on slowly, not on camera, but I'm going to slowly work on getting all of that out of here and putting up and organizing. That way it gives me a little extra room. Because like the shelves that are here, the little metal shelves that I have right now, that are on this table, I can take all her school stuff out. Hold on. Yeah, hang my TV up. Anyway, so I have a bunch of like papers and stuff that are stacked up that I can actually use put that for. And then same thing, like put my markers and my pens that are in my little caddy. I can put that up there and get kind of clear out some of this stuff. Because I've got thread and those little wonder clips and bobbins. I've got so much stuff all around my sewing machine that I actually need to clean that off. That way when I'm actually quilting on my machine in here, I don't drag a bunch of that stuff out. So I've got to figure out a organization. I may have to get a little set of drawers, like you see at the dollar store if they have something that's not real big but kind of small, and get something to put some of that stuff in. That way I can put it down underneath where I'm at and then just grab it. Or once my husband gets my TV up, I'll have this wood thing behind me. Let me show y'all. This right here. I'll be able to hang my TV up, and then I can actually put those drawers right there, and then put my wonder clips in there. I can put my little pins and stuff over there. Well, yeah, for the most part I can put, because I can put some of my pins in my one little spool. Actually, I can move that over to the side. But I can put like my wonder clips, my spools of thread, my bobbins, all of that kind of stuff. I can put in those things and get them over here off of my desk. So that's the next round of cleaning I'm going to do on my desk, is to try to start cleaning all of this off so it's not so cluttered and it looks neat. I know many of y'all are like me, that your rooms look like a total disaster. Like it looks like a bomb went off. Because you get to, you know, you're sewing and you get stuff in, and you just put stuff where you can, and then it gets to be almost too much. You're like, okay, hold up, I gotta stop for a minute and organize. So that's kind of where I'm at. I feel a lot better, especially getting my fabric. I gave a lot of y'all anxiety attacks. I was reading those comments and I was laughing because I felt the same way at first, thinking about breaking some of those apart. I was laughing. I was like, that's how I felt. I was going, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm breaking this apart. But when I look in my closet, from my brain, it looks so, like, I kind of know now where everything is. And if I look in a basket, and I've got to label them. My label maker is buried, and I've got to get it out and plug it up and print them out. But once I label them, I'll know, so I can just go to the closet. Oh, okay, that's the red. And some of y'all, one of y'all had a good idea, which I can't do it. It was taking the shelves out and like the hangers and all that, and then putting bookshelves. I wish I could do that so bad. That was a wonderful idea. I just wish I could. I can't, because I've got games and books and stuff up on the very top shelf, and then my son still got some of his stuff from high school hung up and all that. So I can't, but that I want to. That would be so wonderful. That was a wonderful idea. I just, unfortunately, I can't. So one of these days, the deep freeze will be out of here, and I'll have shelves, and then all of that stuff, for the most part, will be out here. I do have a few more kits in my closet up high that I didn't get to. I didn't want to, because I don't want it all falling down. So this is one reason why I have tried not to buy much fabric lately, is because you see all the fabric I have, all the kits I have, and I bought a lot of kits at first because, being new, I wasn't sure what fabrics would go with which. You know, I was nervous about that. So I bought kits that were already together. And a lot of them, few of them have backings, a lot of them don't. But backings really aren't hard, because I'm not one that has to match the front to the back. As long as the color, if I can find a color close to it, I'm okay with that. Just like my spools, my summer spools, that fabric does not go. It's just a batik, and it was close enough, and I was okay with that. I'm not going to be picky. So, but this is working so much better for my brain already. My quilt kits, once I get all my fabric out of here and on my shelves, I will actually set my quilt kits probably up on these shelves, so I can kind of see what's going on and get them out of these buckets. Because the buckets are, I was going to get the clear ones, but they were like $2 more. I wasn't doing that. So, because I bought several of them. And maybe they might have been more than $2. They were a few dollars more, I think. And so I just got the ones that were the black with the yellow lids. They were cheaper, and I'm just going to have to remember, like, my quilt kits are in here. And now that I've kind of refreshed my memory again, I kind of know what's in there. It's going to drive me nuts not being able to find those patterns. I need to find them. They're somewhere. And I've got thread or something in my nose that's itching. But I also have a box of fabric over here that Alicia gave me that I have tucked up underneath here that I need to get out and organize too. I just saw that and remembered it. Because that's the thing, is I get stuff and I'll tuck it. Like, I have stuff up on the top of these set of plastic drawers that I'm going to have to pull out and put up somewhere. But it's looking better. I'm happy with it. I've got things organized. They're not just shoved in boxes, and they're not just, you know, whatever. So, and then I will label these bags. Like this one, I'll label fruit cocktail fabric. The other ones that I put in this tub, I will label. So that way I kind of know what's in them. But I can also kind of see, like I said, that's one thing I like about these bags, is you can see what's in here. So I know this is Fig Tree, and you can tell that it's the fruit cocktail. So that's one thing I like about those bags. Those bags have been a wonderful purchase. So anyways, so that's what's kind of going on. I don't know. The next video I do is not going to be anytime soon on this, probably. It'll probably be after I get organized, and I'll kind of show y'all what it looks like. Because let me show y'all around, so y'all see my area. Y'all see how much stuff is all over. So it's going to be in all of this back here. I'm going to go through. This really isn't that big of a mess like it looks. Like, that's a tree skirt that I got from my bonus mom that I need to make. That's that quilt kit that I was going to try to make, but I needed to probably just put it back up because I'm not even going to worry about that right now. Fabric that I need to organize. And then these are like, that's a quilt, that's the Sugar Stars, I think it is, quilt kit. And then I have jelly rolls. That's a jelly roll. And then I have, these are like layer cake, or not layer cakes, fat quarter bundles all through here. All down, and some of those are Lori Holt, and some of them are other things, but those are the ones that are that are shrink wrapped that are in here. So hopefully the next video I'll show y'all, I will be able to show you everything that I have redone. My daughter's desk is in here. She's got a desk right here, but honestly I'm thinking about putting that desk out into the storage right now because she really doesn't use it. We sit at the kitchen table a lot now. I may keep it that way if we're doing school in here. She has it, but like I have this big whiteboard. It takes up a lot of room and we're not using it really. I'm probably going to get a smaller one in case we need it, but it's just taking up room. I may stick it out there in the storage. In that way, if I need it, it's right in there. And if I don't, then I can eventually sell it, but get that out of here because it's taking up a lot of room. So I'm about to try to go through and start narrowing down, because this is not where we do homeschool anymore. This was specifically my homeschool room, because I had one desk right here, and then I taught, and this was our little classroom. But she's getting older now, and so she doesn't have to really be confined. And so she likes it. We kind of do it more at the kitchen table. And she does get at the kitchen table, like say if I'm cleaning, and then she can do schoolwork. But sometimes we come in here, and while I sew, she'll do work too. So I'll probably leave her desk in here. But as far as most of the homeschool stuff, I'll probably leave some of my some of the charts and stuff up for a little bit. But a lot of the other stuff I may start pulling up and put it in the top of the closet with the others until we need it, because really, I mean, some of the stuff I haven't touched it over. It's been like almost 2 years, a year and a half, 2 years. So I need to like kind of move it and get it out of my way, because I'm not doing anything with it. I probably need to go get some boxes, honestly, and put them in boxes and put them up in the storage up on one of the lofts. So anyways, so that's kind of what I see. Hopefully the next video will be pretty soon, and that way y'all can see the big change that I'm, you know, the organization, the cleaning that I've done. I'm just not going to really do it on camera, because I'm pretty sure y'all might be tired of it. I know last night's video was kind of, like I said, distracting, and I apologize. I didn't mean for it to be distracting. I was just all excited. We had just gotten back from, I was excited for my daughter, and then I was like on a roll, you know. I was like, oh, let's get this going. I was feeling good, and so I apologize for it being distracting. I didn't mean for it to be. And, but anyways, I know this video is a lot longer than I intended it to be. I didn't mean for it to be an hour and a little over an hour and a half. But, I'm going to start everything that I've kind of pulled out. I'm going to go ahead and start trying to put up and organize. That way, my next thing is I can start cleaning off some of my desk because it looks so cluttered and it's like stresses me out. Hopefully my husband can get my TV hung up and that way I can move over here, because when I go get my daughter, I'll probably see if I can get some of those little drawers at the dollar store. So anyways, well, I'll let y'all go and I will see y'all soon. I am hopefully this evening finishing the designer quilt, get the little block in the house, and sew it up on the quilt and get that whole thing done. And that way I can start sewing some more on the green and white quilt, because I want to get that done. I want to do my watermelon, a patchwork watermelon too. I want to get that done. I love that quilt. It's so cute. I have all these table runners I want to do. Y'all, I have so much that I want to sew. So I'm like, I need to start really getting busy on this stuff. So anyways, I will talk to y'all soon. Have a wonderful Friday. Bye, y'all.